Let's turn our attention to Las Vegas, where the highly anticipated Consumer Electronics Show is going on right now. Joining us this morning on the floor is Paul Hochman, a tech guru and expert when it comes to the latest tech offerings. Good morning, Paul. It's nice to have you with us.
Good morning. It's warmer here in Vegas.
I know it is. I know it is. Paul, why is this convention such a big deal?
Well, it's a big deal because I like to say it's sort of a digital crystal ball that you get to look into. It's sort of the near and maybe distant future of technology that's going to affect all of us. So it's 170,000 people attend, which is obviously giant. But again, they're all here because they're going to get a look into what's next.
Wow, and of course you've had a chance to take a look around. What's one of the hot products that's getting a lot of attention?
One that's getting a lot of attention because it's incredible technology and because it's huge. It's called the Wall by Samsung, and that's a 146-inch modular micro LED TV. What does that mean? Modular means you can actually change its shape. So you can take it from 146 inches down and make it smaller. You can actually make it so it's not a rectangle. So from that perspective, that's brand new. Most people have not been able to, make their TV smaller or bigger. But micro LED is the source of the image. And that is an absolutely gorgeous, in my view, breakthrough technology. Micro LEDs or light-emitting diodes that are smaller than the width of a human hair. And the result is that, because they create the color and the light, that little LED, you don't really, because those LEDs are so tiny, you don't see the pixels. So a lot of people are used to big TVs. You walk up close, you see all the little dots and pixels. You just don't see them here. It's like looking through a window.
Wow. Now, Paul, will that actually be on the market this year?
In 2018, Samsung promises it will be on the market. They are being coy and a little cagey about when exactly, but the point is it's coming. Yes.
Wow. All right. Now, what about for music lovers?
Music lovers. Well, you know what? Music lovers know that unless they're listening to an outdoor speaker or something like that, or a wall speaker, the sound matters mostly because they deliver it through a headphone. There's a company called Audio-Technica. A lot of people have heard about it. They've been around for a while. They're very well respected. And Audio-Technica has just introduced a set of headphones called the ANC 700 BT. ANC stands for Active Noise Cancellation. Basically, these headphones, they're wireless, they're Bluetooth. They take sound from outside your headphones, that sound that could be distracting, and they create an equal and opposite sound wave inside the ear cup of the headphone. Result, it balances out to zero almost, or close to zero. And that means that all the outside distracting noise is almost eliminated. That's cool. Proprietary speakers and microphones inside will do that. And then Bluetooth technology means it's wireless. Now that's great, except for traditionally ANC, that's active noise canceling, and Bluetooth have drawn down battery. Well, guess what? These last 25 hours straight if you have them on Bluetooth and active noise cancellation. So that's amazing. You can certainly watch your share of movies, even on a long international flight.
Well, Paul, do you actually have enough time to take a look at all the things that are being offered? Because, I mean, the technology is just mind-blowing, and there's so many different things to take a look at out there.
The short answer is absolutely not. You really do sort of technology triage, right? You sort of decide what are the sort of categories I want to cover, what are the things I want to hear about, because I've heard about from my sources, these are the things that are going to be hot. Well, an easy example that we picked out of the sort of the zillions that are here, virtual reality. A lot of people have heard of VR, right? Well, the only thing that's kept some people from doing it in addition to expense is the size. These goggles are giant. A new company called Luci, L-U-C-I, has created something called the Immerse. They look like virtual reality goggles. They call them immersion on demand. The coolest thing about them is the centerpiece, so the center unit of it, weighs 6 ounces.
Wow.
Much smaller, basically closer to a pair of glasses.
Wow. Wow.
The other cool thing about it, I think the coolest, is you connect to any content you want. You can make virtual reality. You don't have to depend on some virtual reality game.
That's very cool.
Content. You can actually make a video of your kid and watch it.
Wow, Paul, that's amazing. Listen, we're going to leave everybody with a website so they can actually get in on all the things that you've looked at and more. Tipsontv.com. And we want to thank Paul Hochman for doing all the footwork for us out in Las Vegas. All right, everybody, what a weekend. I am telling you, I'm surprised I have any voice left because I've joined hundreds of others out at a local establishment having a great time. We want to know what your takeaway is. Now, broke the 17-year drought. What are you thinking? Are you, excited about the future? What do you think the changes need to be? We're going to go to the phone. So who's with us this morning? Good morning. Okay, we're going to stand by and just wait. Look at the people who were out at the airport last night. Just amazing. there was still a couple of hundred people welcoming the plane coming in. And I had to believe that had to be really, really something special for the players. You know, I would think that if you lost the game, you wouldn't be expecting anybody to be there. But look at these hardy fans. I mean, that just goes to show you what Buffalo is all about. All right, we've got Rachel standing by. Good morning, Rachel. What are you thinking?
I'm very proud of the Bills, and I know that we will be going again, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like family, you know?
Yeah.
We stick together here in Buffalo, and we keep each other strong. And I think the Bills are such a positive, group here in Buffalo, along with many others that show that Buffalo has a lot of life, you know? And
right.
That we're strong, and we keep coming back no matter what.
Yeah.
And so that's something to be proud of, in itself. So
I think you're right, Rachel.
I just wanted to say that because, a lot of people, may feel that we're depressed over the Bills losing or unhappy. But no, we're not. We're just glad that they played the best that they could at the
Right. Oh, Rachel, thank you so much. We are talking proud. That's basically what you're saying. You know, look at all the good that was done with the Andy Dalton Foundation. So we're going to be talking a lot about it. But we want to thank you for your call this morning. And we're still Bills fans, right? We love this team. All right, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Hairstyles for AM Buffalo hosts courtesy of Our Salon on Transit Road. Your color specialist, make Our Salon yours. All right, everybody, beautiful look for the new year, don't you think? I love the gold and the green. Buffalo's Best Flowers supplied this beautiful spray. If you're looking for something now that maybe the holiday decorations are coming down, you can go ahead and give them a call, and they'll be happy to bring something fresh and beautiful out to your home. Give them a call or log on to buffalosbestflowers.com. And now that we are into our new year, it's time to take a closer look at our resolutions for 2018. Our Courtney Corbetta went out and learned what a few people had on their list.
It's a new year, 2018. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I have the same one I have every year, that I'm going to exercise more and walk and eat healthier, and it hasn't happened yet, so I'm hoping for this year.
How are you going to make this year different?
Well, I'm hoping to retire, so maybe I'll have more time.
Just spending time with my family, trying to eat healthier, and just enjoying life.
Do you have any plans for 2018?
I just want to have a successful year for my family.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Mine is to continue doing what I'm doing, which is trying to eat healthy and do a little exercise every day, and try and stay in good shape for my age.
The new year, I think I'm going to try to take some time off a little bit. This last year, we spent a lot of time doing remodeling and moving a restaurant, and it took a lot of my time. So I think this year we're going to kind of kick back a little bit and maybe do some things with the family.
What are your plans for 2018? Do you have any resolutions?
I really haven't thought about it. Maybe try to keep up with what I was doing last year and maybe do what I didn't do last year. Financially be a little better. I got the gym part done, but be a little more fiscally mindful.
That I still will be here another year or so, and that my kids better be good to me, and that people like her pick me up and take me to lunch.
Well, I'm sure your kids will be good to you, and she seems pretty nice too.
Okay. I have to say you're being nice too, but I don't know about him.
Well, Joel, our cameraman over there, I don't know either. Have a happy new year.
You too.
All right, everybody, the Bills lasted one game into the playoffs. We've got snow coming down this morning, but people are still happy, and they're still welcoming the new year. Take a look outside just before we go to break. You'll see that lake effect snow is kind of all widespread over the city, so be very, very careful out and about for today. Looks like we're going to pick up a few more inches.
A.M. Buffalo Furnishings, provided by Bassett Furniture. Visit their showroom online at BassettFurniture.com.
Fashions for A.M. Buffalo hosts are courtesy of Lord & Taylor, conveniently located at the Galleria Mall in Cheektowaga.
Well, you know, it says a lot about an organization when they get recognized from a group like Hospice Buffalo for the quality care and service they provide to local residents. And that organization is Orchard Heights Assisted Living Community, and that's where Courtney is with details.
This morning we visit Orchard Heights Assisted Community, but today is extra special. We have with us this morning Hospice Buffalo CEO and Chief Medical Officer Dr. Chris Kerr is with us. Dr. Chris, I understand Hospice has awarded Orchard Heights with a special award today.
Yes. Well, we're celebrating a partnership that we've had for about 5 years, where we're overlaying our hospice services here at the facility, and it's a true partnership.
Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with Orchard Heights?
Sure. It allows us to work with their existing staff and to provide the extra special services that are needed for patients and family facing the end of life.
And I also have to say congratulations to Colleen Roy, Orchard Heights Administrator. This is so wonderful. What does this award mean to you and the Orchard Heights community?
I think it does celebrate the collaboration between two entities who do a great job. Hospice is just as much a part of our team as our staff, so we thank them for coming.
Being recognized for exceptional care is no surprise due to all the people that decide to come here.
It's true. I mean, we are very fortunate to have a wonderful community, and we're thankful that hospice has been a part of it.
Having this close connection with hospice, how do you think that affects families who are deciding to come here?
It's a huge resource for families to allow their loved ones, once they move with us, to pass with dignity if we're able to do it. And it's just added a ton of value that we're happy to be able to offer.
Now, I understand this is the second place that hospice has awarded this presentation to.
Yes, that's right. So it's rare, and we really are reserved this for places where it's an outstanding success.
And that's just so wonderful. That says a lot about Orchard Heights, Colleen.
It does. So we thank you guys for coming. We thank you for the award, and we thank you for all the help that you guys give to us as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. We want to congratulate again Orchard Heights with their relationship with Hospice Buffalo.
And we second that. Congratulations. All right, I know you still want to talk Bill, so what do you say we open phones again, 644-9840. We'd love to hear from you about this incredible season and what Buffalo was able to do, and where do you think we go now as we start to look in the future? They're peaking at just the perfect time, don't you think? They're really improving as the city is improving, so it's just been awesome. So why don't we say we take a break, and then what we're going to do is wait for your calls at 644-9840, and you can put your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills season.
You know, lots of folks start the new year by making promises to eat more veggies and to cut down on carbs. So today, we're going to show you how you can transform some of your favorite veggies into what some call fake-out foods. For those of you who love spaghetti, but still want to fit into your skinny jeans, try making noodles out of zucchini or any other veggies. There's a bunch of gizmos and gadgets on the market that will help you do just that. These here are hand-operated. You simply insert your veggie, give it a few twists and turns, and voila, you end up with curly vegetable noodles. And there are even electric models and ones that attach to our stand mixers for when we're doing a bunch. This one turns sweet potatoes into what looks like a pile of silly string in just seconds. We took these a bit further by creating a lighter version of pad thai noodles. replacing traditional noodles with curly sweet potatoes. To get the recipe for our sweet potato pad thai, which is nutty delicious, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a spiralicious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, that does actually look pretty good. Love that. All right, well, we're going to get to the weather, but we just, hang on if you've got a phone call about the Bills. Let's have a look at the forecast, only because we do have some snow coming down outside, and it's been kind of a rough entry into the city. Take a look at the 10-day outlook, because it kind of goes like a roller coaster. We're certainly out of the deep freeze for the next few days. In fact, on Wednesday, we actually get up over 50, and that means a lot of snow runoff, so be careful for that. But then as we start to move into the weekend, it gets all the way back down to 17, and the overnight lows are right around 10 to 12 degrees. However, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, it looks like we start to creep up warmer than freezing once again. So a little of everything in this 10-day outlook. Unbelievable. All right, 644-9840, because we're still thinking red, white, and blue. And I think we have Carrie who's standing by with her thoughts on this amazing season. Good morning, Carrie.
Hi, good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we're still talking proud.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Take a look at all the Bills fans who were down in Jacksonville. I mean, it was amazing. And a lot of these people went without even having a ticket, just hoping they could get in. But there was tailgating out in their parking lots, and I'm sure we left an imprint, down in Jacksonville. I just don't want to see this table-breaking thing become, something that we're associated with. That was a little scary. I've seen a little of that on Twitter and Facebook, and the network covered that as well. I'd like to be better known for giving all that money to that wonderful Andy Dalton Foundation. And I just think that's terrific. And Brian Moorman and all the other wonderful things that we learned about during these last couple of weeks and we were able to get involved with. Good morning. We have Denise who's standing by. What are you thinking? What's your takeaway this season?
Yes, I actually work at the Bills part-time. And I'm a huge supporter, and I think they had a fantastic season. Mm-hmm. And I just think that what was very unfortunate was the rough playing against the offense from the Jaguars, and the fact that the refs did not call any unnecessary roughness fouls, because that could have caused us to be closer to scoring at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of bad calls. There's no doubt about that. But you know what? We lost 10-3. You're not going to go far in the playoffs if you don't score a touchdown. You got to make those decisions. But you're right. That did not help. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, typical." We don't get those calls at all. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, and I agree. I totally agree. That's a whole other conversation, refs and me. Another phone call standing by. We've got Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hi, Linda. It's Janet from Sanborn.
Hey, Janet from Sanborn. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. We've been season ticket holders since the 80s, and it was fun to watch this generation of fans who have not been through the 90s like we have with Jim Kelly and Steve Tasker and the whole gang. Be so excited to get into the playoffs. And for Kyle Williams, I think the biggest thing is, like you said, showcasing the city of Buffalo and the entire Western New York region and what we did for the charities. Right. I had friends messaging me that are Cowboys fans and Giants fans and fans in California who were rooting for the Bills yesterday and saying, "Wow, what a community you have." And I think that shows our pride. It is talking proud, and it takes us back to an era and the true meaning of what Western New York is. That we stand together no matter what.
Janet, that's awesome. Look at this. I mean, look at this picture. Is this something else? And it's funny because I went out and about yesterday, and I was enjoying the game with a couple of 100 other people, and I saw so many. Obviously, everybody was in a Bills jersey, but not a lot of new ones. I saw Kelly and BB and Tasker, and I saw Zubaz pants, and I saw, clothes that were pulled out of mothballs. I mean, I didn't see a lot of new stuff, but it was really, really fun getting that feeling again. And yeah, it was, my son is 26, okay? And after it was all said and done, he goes, "This was the best Bills playoff game I've ever seen in my life, and I can remember." I mean, isn't that the truth, He just did not remember from being such a small kid. So we really were able to showcase this and show our kids, yeah, this is what it used to be like every week, you know, here in Western New York, and every year for many years. Anyway, I think we've got one more call. Good morning.
Hello?
Hi, yes, who's this?
This is Ron Wagner.
Hey, Ron, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I wish I'd go back to the days when O.J. was running. What an exciting team that was.
Yeah.
And one thing I don't understand, we've got all these great fans.
Mm-hmm.
When are they going to put a dome on that ice box?
Oh, I know. That has been talked about. And they talked about if they ever do replicate the stadium downtown, that it would definitely have a dome. But I think for some people, they believe that, like Green Bay, that's kind of part of home field advantage. So we'll see. I don't know.
That's why I sit home and watch the game.
Yeah. Well, you and countless others. Thank you, Ron. Thank you so much. And I actually did see a picture of O.J. On Facebook. He was watching the game, and he was wearing, I believe, a Shady McCoy jersey. So there you go. He was still rooting for the Bills. All right, another call. Good morning. Hi, phone caller. Are you there? This is Cindy. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you? What are you thinking this morning?
I love it. You know what? I've always loved the Bills. I'm from Southwest, and I moved to Buffalo, and I don't care. I love the weather. I love the Bills. I came up here just to see the Bills because I got plenty of fans up here. And you know what? Better luck next year. That's
right.
all.
That's right. And we really look forward now. Now we've got an interesting draft to look forward to.
We're the only ones in history that made Bills record. 4 years in a row they hit the Super Bowl. Didn't make it.
That's right.
Well,
You're right.
Did that again. That's okay.
Yep.
We strive. And you know what I love?
What?
Bills fans.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Hey, and I'm also hoping that Kyle Williams sticks around for another year. That would be awesome. Now that we've really started to change our fortunes, I think it'd be fun to watch him in another Bills uniform for at least another year. Hey, everybody, thank you for your support and your calls. It's been a great morning. Be careful with the weather out there. It's a little dicey, a lot of snow coming down. Don't forget Pickler and Ben this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and we'll all be back tomorrow morning at 10 with another half hour of AM Buffalo.